Now, so the reason I'm here to join the Arcadia is in Australia is literally a magical mystery tour. More about that later. Basically, we're going on a cruise. We don't exactly know where we're going. One word: coronavirus. So, where are you, Mark? I am in a place called Fremantle, which the nearest city to it is called Perth in Western Australia. I've flown out here from Heathrow to catch a cruise ship. Now, I've been here a couple of days. The reason I haven't got the camera out yet is jet lag, serious jet lag. First night I got here, went to bed at about 11:30 at night. Guess what time I woke up? 1:30. Just a couple of hours sleep, and I just could not get back to sleep. And then last night I went to bed at 1 in the morning and I woke up at 5:30 in the morning. So I'm getting better, but I just didn't want to get the camera out because my eyes were black as anything and I was just so tired. But so here I am, catching a cruise ship. This is a place called Fremantle. Here's my little highlights tour of walking around town today, checking out the sights. This was my hotel the first night I arrived. The Esplanade Hotel. Really recommend it. Lovely rooms, really good staff. The most amazing breakfast spread I've ever seen. Probably the second best I've ever seen. I've been to some good places. Second best breakfast spread I've ever seen. Best I've ever seen, by the way, is a place called Glen Eagles in Scotland. Ever get to go to the golf course Glen Eagles, you're in for an amazing breakfast. I have no idea what this sign means. No idea at all.
Eventually.
So it is March 2020, and this is the reason that I'm on the Arcadia cruise ship doing my show. It's on tonight actually. Might get some footage, might not. But this cruise is a very interesting one now, and the vlog may take a turn because we are cruising during a coronavirus hit world. We're on a cruise ship and we seem to be one of the last cruise ships in the world to be touring with people, passengers. Every other cruise ship is docked up around the world, but we're on an around the world trip, so we can't exactly stop anywhere. So this vlog is going to be interesting now because we're on board a ship full of thousands of people that are left Australia and we're going straight home to Southampton on a world cruise, but not stopping. So but I've got to say, it's been a lot of fun so far. Morale is great, everyone's sticking together, no one's moaning, and we haven't got coronavirus on board, touch wood, yet. So we've got a lot of travelling back to Southampton, so stick with this vlog and it could become interesting, and I'll introduce you to all the other entertainers that are on board. We've got a lot of work to do, a lot of nights to fill. First of all, may I say, this is the first time I've been on the Arcadia, P&O Arcadia cruise ship, first time. I got to say, out of all the P&O cruise ships I've been on, this is the best theatre so far. Love it. Look at this. I went for 14. I better check. Okay, that's all right. Not good at maths. Got the wrong person. Got the wrong person up.
Oh, you're right.
So we have here a 6, a 6 and a 2. Have you still got the horizon in your cabin that says tropical night? Do it. Nothing there. Thank you so much for the time again.
Eternity later.
Well, good morning from the Arcadia. This is what isolation looks like on a cruise ship, and I bet all of you guys at home that have experienced isolation in your own homes are thinking, wow, look how cool this is. My room service has just arrived. Croissants and tea. But I did say that this vlog will take a turn, didn't I? A second ago when you were just watching that, when I was just about to do my show, because of the coronavirus, and it has. That last bit of footage you saw of me in the theatre was, today is the 25th of March, so that footage was 9 days ago, and since then, yeah, things have changed on the ship. Even though this looks lovely, as a ship we needed to dock into South Africa and get supplies, fuel and all sorts of things. And what happened was we have spent 4 days sitting outside of Durban in South Africa trying to get in to the dock, to the, I wouldn't say cruise terminal, but the dock, to get supplies, food, water, medication, everything else. So as the entertainers were the last people to get on the ship, basically in Fremantle, Australia, we are the last sort of risk on board. There's nothing wrong with any of us. None, you know, I haven't even got a cough, a tight chest, a temperature, nothing. But we have been put into isolation for, today is day 7, and we're trying to get into South Africa. Okay, so what has happened is this. First thing was they had to slowly stop all of the shows on board in the theatre and put us away in our rooms. So messages like this would happen.
Tonight is no exception. We will be changing our showtime in the Palladium Theatre tonight. Instead of my reader Mark Williams, we will be featuring the headline theatre company's very own
So the entertainers, all of us, singers, artists, comedians, magicians, pianists, all sorts of things, have been put in our rooms. It's not a bad thing, because us going into our rooms in isolation means that we're not around the ship, and the ship is clean, virus clean. So we just need this to happen for us to get into South Africa. So basically we are actually helping the ship by sitting in our rooms to pass all of the medical things they need to pass to get into the shore, basically. So day 3 of waiting to get into South Africa, the medical helicopter arrived to swab many people on board that may have a chesty cough, a temperature, cold, a flu, anything, to make sure that we had not got coronavirus on board. Then the captain had to make a few decisions, a few announcements to say these tests will take 24 hours or 48 hours, and this is day 4 of us trying to get into South Africa, and I think it's worked. And I think
that now we have completed the helicopter operations. The local doctor has visited the ship and he has left now. And we are now continuing the clearance process with the South African authorities. And I appreciate this is all taking time, which may be creating somewhat of an unsettled feeling among some of you.
We will be docking up today. There was literally a row, and they're still out there, literally a row of about 12 or more ships, tankers, cargo ships, all sorts of ships, in a queue behind us to get into Durban. So I think we're getting in today, and I think the rest will follow. Yeah, so that's the update from me 9 days on from doing my show. So hopefully I'll be out of here today, of the room. And yeah, it's been interesting. It's been interesting. The first thing I did about sort of like day 3, day 4 of being in isolation, I had no signal, no Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was broken on the ship. So when we got into South Africa, hanging out outside of Durban, I was able to get on the 4G. And the first thing I did was obviously FaceTime my folks, FaceTime my family, message a few friends, and then I FaceTimed my friend Matt. And my friend Matt, once he found out that I'm in isolation and everyone back in the UK is in isolation, he thought it was quite funny.
Oh God! Oh, that made me laugh so much. Even the dog's laughing at you. Oh my God Almighty! Oh, it's so good knowing that you're there. Look at the space that I have. It's incredible. Look at that. Look. Oh, it's wonderful knowing you're there and I'm here. I thought quarantine was bad, but it's not like your quarantine. Oh.
This is what we're like when we're at home. We just can't stop laughing at each other.
14 days in a box. Oh, dear. I haven't laughed like that for ages. Oh, dear. Oh, any day you want to phone me up again, you know, you can phone me up any time you want to, mate, day or night, because this is brilliant.
It's always great for the support, mate. So yeah, that's today's date, and we are hopefully getting into South Africa today. Hallelujah. Yeah, and if you think Matt was there laughing and taking the mick out of everyone in isolation across the world, no, he was taking the mick out of me. He thinks that I'm on a he knows I'm on a cruise. He thinks I'm swimming and sunbathing and having a whale of a time. But when I told him I've been stuck in this cabin for a week, and I showed him things like I've covered up the air conditioning because it was giving my throat a hard time and things like that, he just couldn't stop laughing. Anyway, let's go have a look outside. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is South Africa. Well, the sea anyway. See if anyone's up. Hold on. Nope. No one's up. So yeah, this is us just chilling, hovering, floating, waiting to be let into South Africa, to Durban. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Day 4 of waiting to get into South Africa. If we get in there and get fuel and get supplies, me and the other entertainers can come out of our rooms. So the 6 PM update is we are out of our cabins. Yeah, we're out. Just watched the sun go down, and we're still not in South Africa.
Been out since I was 17. So.
He said he's been out since he was 17, apparently. About 35 years. So,
How dare you.
so yeah, we're not in South Africa yet. Been here 4 days trying to get into South Africa, into Durban, to try and get some supplies and food and all that sort of thing, and fuel. So we're a little bit worried as passengers that we're not going to get home, but I'll update you a bit later. But we are out. What are you looking at? We are out of our cabins at last.
Tomorrow.
Good morning. Ignore the sleepy eyes, I've literally just woken up. But I got some good news. I can hear something outside my door, and we've pulled up to Durban overnight. Apparently we've been here 5 hours already. It's Thursday the 26th of March. Come and have a look outside, come and have a look outside. So this is Durban, and this is them refueling us, which is really good news, as we've waited here for 5 days. Oh, there's a captain's announcement, hold on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
First of all, apologies for having to make this broadcast through the cabin. The fuel barge is currently connected up on the port side of a ship, and he stated he's unable to provide us with our much needed fuel whilst we have guests on the port side on their balconies. Can all guests on the port side of a ship please vacate your balcony and secure the door? cabin and balcony access on the port side of a ship will be restricted for the duration of fueling. I apologise for this disturbance and thank you for your support in this important safety matter. Thank you.
Well, I can understand that, and luckily I just went out there on the balcony and filmed before he said that, so got that in time. But we're here, and we're fueling, so that means we can crack on after today with our 20 days sail back to Southampton. So, catch you in a bit when I've woken up. At midday, we are fueling, we are getting stock, food, drink, stores, medication in Durban. I'm going to leave this vlog now. Just finish this vlog because it's going on a bit too long. I don't like my vlogs to be going 19, 20 minutes or whatever. Yeah, it's been a good day today. We pulled up to Durban at about 3 in the morning. We've actually been here now about 9 hours getting on stock. Amazing. The next vlog, I'm going to ask permission from all the other entertainers that are on board if we can show footage of them. You can meet them, find out who they are, what they do, comedians, tribute artists, bands, singers, dancers, the lot. And hopefully the next vlog that I put up will be the Arcadia ship arriving in Southampton in about 20 days time. So thanks for watching. Hope everyone stays safe and self-isolated back in the UK away from the coronavirus. Maybe we missed that being on this ship. Maybe by the time we get home people aren't self-isolating anymore because we won't be home for a few weeks. But like I say, thanks for watching. It's been quite an experience being on a ship, and maybe the next vlog we might be the last cruise ship in the world still travelling with passengers, entertainment, bars, restaurants open, food, drink. It's a weird world we live in, but I'm quite privileged to be on this ship, a coronavirus-free ship, by the way. We've been tested. 13 people that were ill were tested by a doctor that flew in on a helicopter. Yeah, not much to say. End of this vlog. Next one will be last ship standing, I think I'll call it. Anyway, take care. Speak to you later. So one thing about this isolation period that none of the other guest entertainers know is that the room that I've been given has a door, and this is actually a family room, a family cabin, and next door is pianist Adam, and now they're all being let out one by one. One of the guest entertainers is coming around to visit Adam, and we're going to surprise him and show him that we've actually had a door for the last 7 days and we can actually interchange cabins. So shh, he's coming in a minute. Right, I can hear him. Can you hear him? He's just arrived. We haven't seen anyone for 7 days, but we're going to show him. We've got a room.
Are you ready?
Surprise! How you doing? You alright?
How are you?
No kissing, no kissing.
I know. Your pants
No
are
kissing.
falling
I know,
down.
but it's because, darling, I've got this which is waiting me. I'm supposed to be. I should have lost weight,
No.
but I haven't.